Hello und willkommen, Michelino FM here with Swedish Mafia, the great FM20 adventure where we try to take Hansa Rostock back to the Bundesliga, and once we get there we will try to win a game with 6 Swedes in the starting 11, hence the name Swedish Mafia. After last episode, with its absolutely gutting end to the third season, we remain in the Zweite Bundesliga for the fourth year, the 2022-23 season. It's time for another rebuild. This time we have a bit more money in the bank, which means that we have a slightly bigger transfer budget, and that is very much needed because just like last season we have loads of holes to fill. We have 6, 12, 15 players, which might not seem that little, but there are currently only 5 players good enough for the starting 11. These 5 players are Usman Mane up front, Alex Blesa in central midfield, Pedro Moraes out on the right, Björn Paulsen and Joseph Baffo as central defenders, which means that we have loads of holes to fill. Before we get into the actual rebuild, let's look at our 5-year plan. When we started this save, we had 5 aims to reach the ultimate goal. They were to improve club facilities, keep finances healthy, create a unique club DNA, build the team around academy product and Swedish signings, then gain promotion back to the Bundesliga so we could reach the final ultimate goal to win a Bundesliga game with 6 Swedish players in the starting 11. And if we look at the state of it after 3 seasons, we have managed to improve club facilities, even though the board are very reluctant to do so. As you just saw, we are keeping finances healthy, and we've managed to create a unique club DNA with the IKEA rating. I am not sure that we can say that we have managed to build the team around academy products and Swedish signings. We've mostly signed older players on short contracts because we haven't had any money to spend. We haven't managed to gain promotion back to the Bundesliga, and therefore we haven't managed to reach the ultimate goal to win a Bundesliga game with 6 Swedish players in the starting 11. And after 3 seasons, this means that in 2022-23 it's crunch time. We must gain promotion this season so that we could win a game with 6 Swedes in the starting 11 in the Bundesliga for the final 5th season. And that is what we're going to build our rebuild on. We need at least 6 players coming in for the starting 11, and I have 3 criteria set up for these new signings. I want at least 2 out of 3 of the following criteria to be met. I would like the players to be Swedish. That helps a lot, which if we could have decent Swedes in already for next season. I do want the players to be good enough for Zweite Bundesliga this year so that we can be competitive and gain promotion, and I would love it if they also had potential for Bundesliga quality next year. Of course, the ideal player is a Swede that's already good enough for Zweite Bundesliga and will be good enough for Bundesliga next year, but considering that we don't have that much money, we usually need to sacrifice one of these areas. I would also love it if we could sign players with at least an IKEA rating of 60. Instead of boring you with all these transfer shenanigans, I will see you back in 14 days when we play Reunited so that you can see how far I've come in this rebuild. I'll see you soon. Okay, so like the wonders of magic, we are back, and a few things have actually happened. We have moved 14 days forward, and it's been 14 intense days. We've had several players on trial, when we still have a few players on trial that you don't see now. I'm just going to show you the moves that we have managed to make, and I'll show them to you once we get to the actual team screen. This is the team we are going with today. We have learned in this keeper, Christian Früchtl from Bayern Munich. He looks really good. I think he is way too good for Zweite Bundesliga level. We have learned back Deji Bayreuther from Hoffenheim. He did a solid job for us last season. He has a nice bit of acceleration and pace and decent crossing. I do like the look of him. Then we play Paulsen and Baffo as central defenders. They are okay, but I might have 1 or 2 new defenders coming in as well. The same with Moraes. He will be our right back for this first game, even though I think he works better further up the field. But there we brought in Andre Gray, who can also play up front. Nice signing for us. He came in from Watford on free. Most deals we've made have been on free. Nice anticipation, nice speed to him. Lacks a bit of technical abilities, but I do hope that he can be good enough for Zweite Bundesliga level at least. Then we have Jack Colback. Jack Colback comes in from Stoke, where he played 34 games in the Championship last season. I think he will be a valuable asset to us. Very nice Jenga rating, very nice IKEA rating, and I think he will be solid for us. Blazer, I've had to fight off teams with a stick to keep him. Bids have been raised and he's become a bit unsettled, but hopefully I can keep him because I think he's one of the players that is good enough for Zweite Bundesliga this year and will be good enough for the proper Bundesliga next year. Here we have another one of these guys, and this guy's also Swedish. Viktor Gyökeres comes in from Brighton, where he hasn't played a lot, but hopefully he can do the job for us. Decent acceleration, decent pace, decent dribbling and finishing. Likes to cut inside from left wing, so we will try him out there. Then up front we have Swedish veteran and international Marcus Berg. He is lacking in physicality, but he has a nice finishing, decent composure, nice technique, nice off the ball. I think that he can work well together with Mane. We have also brought in this young guy, Elvis Lindqvist. He looks promising, came in from Inter, even though he's Swedish. He's the backup guy when it comes to the DLP position. And as I said, we have a few more deals, hopefully finalised in the next few days. If we look at the Zweite Bundesliga season preview, we are predicted to finish 12th, and we play Greuther Fürth in the first game, and they are predicted to finish 9th. If this is going to be anything like last season, they are probably going to be wrong, even though I think that Köln, Düsseldorf and Paderborn are supposed to be right up there. But as I said, we're going for this with promotion in sight, without us making any tactical changes so far this season. We are staying with the same sort of 4-4-2 that we used last season. Inverted winger out on the left and inverted right back as well. Not a lot of organised play so far. Hopefully we can take control of this game straight away. Few new players, but a couple of them played with one another last season at least, so hopefully we can gel quickly. We get the ball out of Bayreuther. He is known for his nice crosses. He gets the ball in, and Gray misses the goal by quite the margin. Greuther Fürth, will they have their first chance? Or will we counter on them? No, wasn't even a highlight. Free kick for them. They lift the ball into the box. We get it away to a corner kick for them. Hopefully we can get this one away and counter on them. And as I say that, they score their first goal of the game. Sloppy marking from us, and we are 1-0 down. No one's marking him, even though we have a lot of players in the box. That's not the start I wanted. Here they come again. Find us behind, but we get it out another corner. Hopefully they cannot convert every single corner they have. get the ball away, but they keep it around our box. And no end to the highlight, but we've been underwhelming so far. Struggled to keep the ball within the team and not put up any real chances so far. Hopefully that can change now. We win the ball back. Can we counter on them? That's a dangerous pass. Jack Cole back. They are looking so much better than us. I knew that it would be a bit of a learning curve with new players, but so far we have been looking really bad. We're not in this at all. At half time, I need to make a couple of tactical tweaks if this is going to keep looking like this. Moraes finds... Okay, I was going to say he found Baffo, but Baffo decided not to run for the ball and they had another chance. I'm not liking what I'm seeing so far. I think the only thing we know is to go more attacking, but I'm not sure that that's the right medicine at the moment. Here, can we counter on them? Can this be our first proper chance? Gray runs with it down the right side. We have people in the box, but nothing really amounted there. Okay, underwhelming. They have another chance. Can we win it again, or will they get a chance to score another goal? And they do. Thunder bastard shot from Nuno Sarpe, and we are 2-0 down, and it looks like we're forgetting what this game is all about. Hopefully they will not score a third goal just before half time. Could we claw one back? That would be lovely, but I have a feeling that's too much to hope for. Bayreuth runs with it at least, finds Marcus Berry, who shoots poorly. And not a good first half, far from it. I'm of course going to tell the players I'm not happy at all. Let's make a few changes. Let's move players around. Mane's been awful for the first half. We will move Gray up there. We will move Moraes up to right winger. We will make Baffo right defender. Okay guys, I want more. We're even going to demand more as we start the second half. If these changes doesn't have an effect, then we will go more attacking for the final 30 minutes of the game. Passing it around at least, having a bit of possession, and as I say that, we give the ball away. This is not the finished product, so to speak. Well, I would have wanted us to look at least slightly better than this. We are getting outplayed. Okay, so let's pause it here. They've looked so much better than us. We will move forward. We'll go wider. Focus, play down the left and right and see if that can make a difference for us. We can get into this one. Hopefully this will be a highlight for us. Bayreuth with it. Gives it away. How could I even hope for that to be a highlight for us? Or will it graze through and go if he wasn't offside? He shoots and he shoots again. Was that offside, or are we back into this game? We appear to be. That felt undeserved. long ball from Baffo, but Grace there snatches it up, shoots poorly and then shoots slightly better, which means that we are in this game. And after that, the calm sets over the stadium. Absolutely nothing happens. Can we bring in some fresh blood to see if we can improve? Colbeck's been bad. And Moraes is booked. Final 2 subs. Can we have one more chance? No, they shut up shop after our goal, which will most likely give us a disappointing loss in the first game of this very important season where we must get promotion. Yeah, a 1-2 loss. Not a lot to be happy about there, except for that grey goal. I'm telling the players that they were awful. You are training tomorrow. They want to train, which is good. Ouch is the initial feeling here. Let's look at the schedule. We have a slightly easier game against Halle, who are a non-league team next, so hopefully we can gel the squad together there. To do what we usually do, I will come back for the very fierce rival game against St. Pauli next, where we can hopefully take our first win against them so far. So, loss in the first game. Hopefully we can bounce back. Hopefully I have a couple of more important players to present to you the next time I come back. I appreciate that you are on this journey with me. I will see you soon. Bye. Hi, Michelinho FM here under my infamous flight of stairs. I really appreciate that you took the time to watch this episode that I had a lot of fun recording. I hope that you liked it, and if you did, I'd appreciate if you hit that subscribe button and gave me a thumbs up, because that helps me out a lot. There are new episodes out on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and then we also have the occasional stream on Twitch on Tuesdays or Thursdays. And during the weekend I have sort of a weekly summary blog post coming out. I know it's an ambitious project, but I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I hope that you will too. Links are in the description and on michelinhofm.com if you want more information. And before I leave you, I have a few words to say. You are appreciated.